What's up, Cheddar Pot Nation? It's your boy Cheese or Zach. I don't know what to call myself anymore. I'm having identity crisis. Welcome to Cheddar Pot, your number one source for ethical Minnesota sports takes. I'm here with Cole and Clay and Cheddar Pot HQ. Say what's up.
What's up?
What up, Cheese Beard?
Not
Cheese
much.
beard.
Ohana means cigarette. Have you seen this yet, Cole? Wait.
Look at this. This is great.
Is that that's Lilo smoking? Oh, sorry, Stitch.
Stitch.
Show the
Oh,
camera,
yeah.
Cheese.
That's great.
There you go.
Ohana means cigarette, and I'm jacked up on some caffeine.
Six inside.
Yeah, six inside. So, kind of impromptu Cheddar Pot. We scrambled. We're here. It's
Yes.
Sunday morning. No Vikings game today. So we can kind of, I don't know, not watch football a little bit. Though I do want to watch football when this is done.
We got the game literally in front of us on a big TV.
Bi-week pod. Bi-week pod.
The standard London game that is always awful. Glad they keep doing it.
No kidding.
Has there been one good London game?
Yeah, when you played the Saints, it was like a lot of back and forth, and I think we won an OT or like 1 by 3.
Oh, I do
Did
remember
someone-
that game.
Oh,
yeah.
no, that's game.
Yeah, but I mean,
GG.
the Browns one was kind of fun. Of course, we kicked a field goal that got blocked by a wire, which took 5
Yes.
fantasy points away from me and kind of helped me lose a matchup. So that's cool.
Pretty
Yeah.
epic.
And shout
how
out to
about the
Topman
fact that,
Stadium.
How about the fact that I sent it in our group chat? The agents for Reichard and the front office for the Vikings appealed that to the NFL, and they said, "Yeah, you're right. Sorry, we're not taking it off his kicking record." And I'm like, "What is?"
That's his
It'd be
first
one thing if
miss,
they were like
right?
that didn't happen, but they agreed that it happened, and they're like, "But we're not going to do anything about it."
So
doesn't even
bad.
cost them money. It's not like
What
they
if
have
we
to launch an
lost?
investigation.
Because that would have
Just
tied the
kick them-
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, big time. Yeah, well, that
It's-
would have been a huge debacle. The fact that we won makes it not as big of a deal.
That would have not been very glonky.
That would
I
not.
have a quick question. I know we're trying to be quick with our pod here today.
No,
but
you're all. Hey,
there-
the floor is always open.
Is there a reason that for these London games, I know 8:30 is like noon their time or whatever, but we play games all the time at like 3, the 3:05 slot. Why don't they do the games at noon for us back in the States, and then it's just an afternoon game for them in London? Why do they do it?
It would be
early
8
for-
p.m. in London.
Would it really? Is my time zone totally
It's
off?
think you're a
totally
little
off.
off,
It's
yeah.
8
Okay,
hours
well,
ahead in
okay.
London.
There's a whole
8
ocean.
p.m.
Yeah.
8 p.m. is still
Or is it-
that's
yeah.
like a 7
That's
o'clock
prime
game.
time.
So
Wait, we're learning time
instead of
zones. This is
8:30,
cool. This is good.
do
This is
9
good.
do 9:30.
Wait, it might have been 8 hours ahead in London when I was in California, so it might be 6 hours ahead of us now. So that would end up being a primetime game. Maybe.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, my watch is still Barcelona time. It's 6:34 there now.
Okay.
So that game started at
And
like
it's-
So it
4-ish.
would be
It-
7.
Well, maybe they
It's-
want the
that's
people in
Barcelona.
London to have the like daytime football experience that we have.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Sun's up.
Look, brighter
Justin
minds
Fields is getting
have
sacked.
taken on this task than me. So
We've covered a lot of good stuff today.
Cole
I
doesn't
think
know
we should
time
wrap
zones.
this episode up. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us.
Just post this.
This was
Just
one
me
of our
not knowing
best.
what a time zone is.
It's one of our best so far. I think that's a good
red is
question
green.
though, because I've often thought about that. I mean,
Yeah,
not
I-
that I don't
I mean,
love
my-
waking up at 8:30 on a Sunday, but the fact that I had to do
Yeah.
that 2 weeks in a row was pretty brutal, and I'd rather not.
Well, I know my times were off, but I mean the fact remains they could push it a couple hours. But I know what you're saying. They
Yeah.
probably just do noon, and they're like, suck it for everyone back
Yeah,
in the
suck
US.
it.
And
These
and the
nuts.
games are supposed to grow the sport there, so I get that they would do it at noon their time. So that's fine. Whatever.
Roger Goodell did not shut the door on there being a potential Super Bowl internationally. That would bug the shit out of me. That would suck.
Yeah, and I bet they
I
have
don't-
an artist that doesn't speak English. Oh,
That would
fucking
be
NFL.
disgusting and awful.
The NFL hates America. Okay, getting these performers who aren't even from America.
America hates
Puerto
when
Rico,
Americans
not
perform at the
America?
halftime show.
I don't understand. I think that whole thing was some people tried to say that these people are pissed off about it, and then they became pissed off about it because of the
Yeah.
narrative. So
It's the halftime show for a sporting event.
it's
Like,
one of the
who
biggest.
cares?
He's one of the biggest artists in the world. I think it's a good choice. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't
yeah,
listen to
seriously.
him personally, but I think it's like, okay, it's better than a washed artist from 15 years ago, like they were doing year after year after year.
Can we get Katy Perry to come do the halftime show again?
Again,
I want
Yeah,
another shark.
Exactly.
Just crash
I don't
into
know.
the stadium in her spaceship.
That's great.
Hey guys, I was
That's
just
crazy.
in space, kinda. Here's Dark Horse. Bring out Juicy J.
She goes kinda. That's so good.
We should bring Kanye out there and see what happens.
Oh man. It hit.
On that
A
note,
little bit.
Do you think that people would have got mad on the side that is mad right now if it was Kanye? Or because I feel like they're mad no matter
I
what.
have no idea.
They were mad about
everyone's always
Beyonce.
mad.
They were mad about
I
Kendrick.
don't
They were
know,
mad
man.
about
I
everything.
think
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter
Everyone's
if you're
always
from
mad.
America or not.
I
People are
think
gonna
it's
be mad.
iconic that people get so upset when politics get infused with sports, and then people still bring politics into
Yes,
sports.
exactly.
I just wish everyone across the board just didn't care.
Everyone
They're
needs
like,
to
whatever,
shut up.
Just a sporting event. Like,
Yep.
whatever.
I always
It
do
is
see
what it
the
is.
same comments from the same people. This is bullshit. This isn't music. Let's get Metallica on there.
Although Metallica does rock, so like that'd be sick.
I mean, that would be pretty stellar.
Metallica, who's
I can't lie to
famously
you.
never been critical of government. Yes, let's do that.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the unfortunate
this is a sports
thing. This is a
podcast.
sports podcast. The unfortunate thing is politics does represent life and reflects life, so everything is unfortunately
for sure.
political. So we can't just not bring politics into stuff. Anyways,
Yeah,
let's
it
talk
happens.
about Minnesota sports. And
You know, we're gonna do a special podcast. It's politics only in a couple of weeks. So
And we're
look out for that one. Keep an eye out.
yeah, keep an eye on. We're gonna be really, really discreet about our viewpoints, so we don't give them away.
we're gonna put outfits on the dogs to
I
reflect
hate this.
the political party.
Yeah, no, I mean, so we kind of have a special start to this episode with the chats right now. And I think we should keep it going and maybe not just jump right into Minnesota sports. I think maybe we should
Sure.
talk about something that is very relevant right now, is the MLB playoffs. We're not going to get too deep into it, but I think we all wanted to kind of talk about that Mariners-Tigers game. I guess
that
we
was
could talk about my Cubs getting beat last night in an embarrassing fashion, or we could just talk about the Mariners. A game that went 15 innings. I believe one of the longest winter. It is the longest winter go home game ever, because I believe the
Yeah.
Mariners played the Astros a couple years ago, and that went like 18. But I can't remember if it
Yeah.
was an elimination game or not. But this was Game 5.
Wasn't there a World Series game that went to 17 a couple years ago?
I think so. I'm pretty sure there was.
I think it was Dodgers, Miami or something like that. I can't remember. Or
I
Tampa.
don't remember. Yeah, we're not historians
know
on
MLB
baseball,
enough.
that's for sure. I know
Anyway.
one of the World Series the Twins played in went into extras. It was 1-1 or some shit. Anyways,
Epic style.
our baseball experts right now are scoffing at us.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was a crazy game, right? It was 2-2, and then, what is it? Bottom of the 15th, bases loaded. Who else comes to the plate but Twins legend, hip hip, Jorge Polanco. Had
sir.
a huge game against Tarek Skubal in Game 3, hit 2 home runs off of probably the best pitcher in baseball, and then comes through in Game 5. And now he's a Mariners legend, and they're going
He was
to
0 out of 5 that game when he went up to the plate.
Yeah, a
And
lot.
guess
I
what he
mean, a lot of. If you look at the batting averages for every player in that game, it was not good.
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, you would imagine a 2-2 game that goes 15. Not a good stat performance for anyone but pitchers,
Sure.
but
Lot
yeah,
of-
it was
lot of
crazy.
0
I
for
mean,
4s,
we
0 for
were
5s
all
on that.
watching it. It was almost a 5-hour game. We were locked in.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah,
I
it
looked
was
at
cool.
Rachel. We and I was like, oh, this Mariners game. It's Game 5. This is like the elimination
Yeah.
game, and it's tied. Or it was like the bottom of the ninth. I'm like, we should watch it. Like, let's watch the last couple of innings. Nope.
And you're up till
Proceeded to sit
midnight.
there for like. She fell asleep on the couch, and I was still up, and then yeah, it was like a movie magic moment with Polanco getting up there and doing that.
Did you say Polanco?
Polanco.
No, Polanco.
He's from Minnesota.
Polanco.
Yeah, Polanco. I also spelled it with a C in our group chat.
Plonkert.
Listen, I've never been to baseball, guy,
Plonkert.
but it was fun to see that, and I'll definitely be keeping an eye on the
That was
Mariners
awesome.
for the rest of their run here. 25 years, the announcers had mentioned, since they had gone to the
Yeah,
conference final.
Yeah, I think.
Championship.
Well, it's
I
funny
don't
because
know
the
what
Twins had just the longest drought of not winning a playoff series, and then Seattle comes in and does it. They hadn't won a series in a long, long time, and they also, hadn't won a series at home in forever too. So that was cool. But yeah, they're breaking a curse of getting to the CS. They're playing Toronto, which I think is going to be such a fun matchup. And I was talking to a buddy of mine who does not listen to this because he's not a Minnesota sports guy, but huge baseball fan. And he was talking about how there's a ton of Blue Jays fans in Seattle because it's very close to Canada. So a lot of times, during the regular season when the Blue Jays come to town in Seattle, there's a ton of them. So I think it's going to be like a baby blue invasion in Seattle. And then, we're also playing in Toronto. So it's just going to be like a wild series.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think it's very comparable to like Winnipeg in Minnesota.
Wait, why would there be a lot of
teams travel back and forth a lot?
Blue Jays fans in Seattle?
Just because it's a Canada team, and Seattle's
I
really
guess
close
that
to
makes
like
sense.
Vancouver. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you would think
Interesting.
if you're like from that part of Canada, maybe you're more of a Mariners fan because it's a lot more accessible than Toronto. But that's just what he told me. I believe him because I've never met anyone who knows more about baseball than my friend
listen,
Steven.
I love geography, and Canada is north, so.
Yep. That's all you got to do. But I mean,
Nice one.
Cole made a good point too. Like Minnesota and Winnipeg, like you could easily pick one of the two if you're from like upstate Minnesota.
And those city specific teams are really close. I know Toronto's like not knocking on the door of Seattle, but to your point, I mean it's a Canadian team. So people in Vancouver, Vancouver's very close to Seattle.
Exactly.
Somewhat close.
Yeah. Like it's not even about the region, it's about your country. So I get it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that'd be a good matchup.
It's going to be fun. And then on the other side, we have the Brewers, who, unfortunately did beat my Cubs. But I got to say, I really do fuck with the Brewers. They're a fun team. And they're taking on the Dodgers. So that's a little David versus Goliath. But Brewers have had a magical season. Seattle and Toronto have all had magical seasons. And then you have the Dodgers, who just do this every year. So
I'm
it's
so
like,
sick of it.
It's three good guys versus one evil guy. But I also love Shohei Ohtani. So I'm like, not exactly rooting against the Dodgers.
I still remember. I don't know where I saw the video, but it was just like it was such a legendary video. It was he was pitching and he like struck three guys out in a row. Immediately walked over to the dugout, grabbed his bat and was up to bat. And he like I don't know if he hit a home run, but he hit like a base hit or something.
Yep.
It's like God, this guy's he's literally a legend. He does everything.
Yeah,
he's so good.
That
and
man was on my fantasy
team
team this year, so trust me, I know. But it's funny. Yeah, there's a video because he starts the game and then he's the leadoff hitter. So he immediately goes in, puts the elbow guard on, puts the shin guard on, helmet, takes his warm-ups, and then he's up to bat like 2 minutes later. Yeah.
And
That's
arguably
already
the best hitter in the league. I know, Cal Raleigh's up there.
That's already pretty rare as it is. I mean, like, I don't know the exact statistics on how many pitchers bat, but it doesn't happen a lot. And to have him be the best hitter in the league potentially
and a
ever.
good pitcher. And a terrific pitcher. I mean, he's not bad at that.
Oh, my Lord, it's crazy. So, yeah, we're witnessing greatness.
Oh, yeah. With that said, though, I mean, you guys give me your picks here, too. I would love to see a Brewers or Mariners World Series. Also wouldn't be against Toronto, but God forbid, I don't want to see the Dodgers back in it. I need a year off from the Dodgers making a deep run.
Yeah, I feel that. I don't have too much skin in the game. Obviously, like I'm not avid fans of any of these teams, but it was fun to watch the Mariners game. They got the the special moment with our guy, and that'd be fun to see them go. I also have a buddy that's a Blue Jays fan that's from Toronto, so be rooting for him as well. And,
well, you can suck my balls.
Well, all the Maple Leaf woes that he has, I'm like, all right, let's give him something.
That's true. That's true.
Although, didn't the Raptors win the finals a little while back?
In like 2018.
Yeah, it was a minute ago.
Wasn't that the year that Drake was on the sideline acting like he?
Well, he's a partial owner of the team, so
he is. Yes.
He had every right. This is
so I guess
of
he
us.
has that.
We built this. Yeah, that was when they won. That was like the
okay.
Golden State dynasty, and then KD tore his Achilles, and then Toronto won. If KD doesn't tear his Achilles, Toronto doesn't win. We don't need to get into that, but
anyway,
Clay, what's your destination wedding, aka what's your ideal World Series?
I was gonna say, well, we got married in St. Lucia.
What's your dream destination wedding, aka what's
and
your
where
World
do you
Series
live?
matchup?
What's your street address?
What is your social security number, sir? Okay, it would be sick to see Mariners Brewers, but I think Mariners take it this year. It's just there's something magical about them.
Great pitching
They're a
staff.
really fun team.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the pitching's insane. You got big dumpy pants. It's just nuts.
Julio Rodriguez.
Oh yeah, dude, JP.
Yep.
Dude, that's kind of a stacked roster.
Yeah.
That batting lineup's crazy. And then also, I'm just a big Mariners. I mean, that's my second team. It's been that way for a couple of years now, ever since I saw a video of Dave Sims just geeking out on the mic, dude. He made me a Mariners fan, honestly. So
Yeah.
That's a fun team. They've also, had a lot of heartbreak in the past, so it's hard
they're
to not
fun to
root
root
for them.
for sure because of that reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
and I understand that.
they've historically been so bad, and I can't feel terrible for Seattle fans because they do have the Seahawks who have been pretty, successful over the last X amount of years with those Super Bowls. But I get it. As a team whose baseball team was so bad for so long, specifically in the playoffs, it's cool to see someone like a team finally break that little, I guess you could call it a curse. So, yeah, I'm pulling for the Mariners too, but I'm also pulling for the Blue Jays. I love Vladdy. Vladdy Jr. is my guy. George Springer. Also, Louis Varland is on the Blue Jays, our guy, who we lost at the trade deadline. Minnesota boy.
Yeah.
From Minnesota. Played for his childhood team, and then they traded him. But yeah, okay. Is that enough baseball talk? Should we move on?
That kind of reminds me of the Vikings season.
Wow, that's a crazy transition.
Well, I was going to just throw one thing in there. I try to remind myself, you just made a good point, Cheese. You're like, Mariners fans, well, at least they have the Seahawks, and that's a good point. I think as a Minnesota sports fan, because all of our teams have struggled for such a long time, I think you find that a lot of Minnesota sports fans are fans of all the professional sports, hoping that just one of them will find success. But I also realize that there's people who are just Mariner fans, and they don't care about football. They don't care about whatever else. They don't care about other sports. So in that case, it's they don't. Okay, oh yeah, great. The Seahawks have won Super Bowls, but it's not special to them, right? Not like it would. So I am still very, I'm happy for the Mariners because I know there's fans out there that are exclusively just Mariners fans, and that's all the the sports they watch for Seattle. So it's good for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways. All right.
I
love when you guys.
That reminds me of a team in purple and gold.
That reminds me of when we talked about the NFL that one time.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Clay, actually, great transition.
We should talk about the NFL. No, why did you unplug the microphone? No, it's going to make a big pop sound when you plug it back in.
Pop.
Yeah, speaking of the Minnesota Vikings, they're on a bye week right now.
They are.
Feels good.
So let's go around and say what we're thankful for. No, let's go around and
I'm thankful for cables and Topman Stadium.
What y'all are thinking, because I have a lot of jumbled thoughts on this freaking season so far, dude. It's
Get us started then. Why don't you take the lead here?
Yeah.
This is a very confusing season. So I feel like we're struggling to figure out an identity. Obviously, it's hard when half your team is out most of the time. So nobody's really talking about that, by the way, how hurt we are and how most of our key guys have been out, dude. Blake Cashman, Gang, 3 of their 5 offensive linemen.
The O-line has been decimated.
Aaron Jones is out for God knows how long. I mean, you name it, man. We got so many guys out. We had Addison out for the first 3 games too. So
and then suspended
for the first quarter. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, our quarterback JJ McCarthy. So.
Is that our quarterback? What has he played? 2 games?
Yeah, exactly. And then people are painting him already as a bust when he's played 2 games. And one of those games, he put the team on his back and came back.
And he's 11 years old.
Yes, he is 11 years old. So it's really hard to tell what's going to happen. I've never seen a season this roller coastery where it's obviously 2022, that was a huge roller coaster, but I'm talking about we hit every single possible scenario. So we have a crazy, awesome comeback win, thriller in game 1. Game 2, one of the worst performances I've ever seen from this team, ever. We got absolutely manhandled by the Falcons. Game 3, we won by 50 points. Game 4, we almost come back, but we lose. Game 5, and then we're getting all possible outcomes right now. There's no consistency whatsoever.
And
so
don't forget the fact that the last 2 games were international, and now we're on a bye week. It's just half the season's gone by, and we've played 2 games at home technically, right? The Falcons.
We have hit zero rhythm whatsoever.
And then Cincinnati, yeah. So.
And now, guess what? Now we got the Eagles coming up, which. I mean, granted,
they're confusing right now.
Yeah.
If you talk about a team that's confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
So we'll see.
No, I agree with you. I agree. I can bounce off that unless you got more to say.
Please bounce.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna bounce on it real quick.
Bounce.
And
He's
say,
floundering. He's drowning right now. He needs your help. Bounce off him.
Jake Browning. We never should have cut Jake Browning. Obviously, he's so good. That's why they brought in. That's why they brought in a geriatric quarterback to take his place.
Strays. Oh, poor guy.
No, I want to talk about that O line because it has been really weird, but like every season just proves how good of a coach KOC is and what he's able to pull out of his ass with this fucking weird roster. And let's not get it twisted. Like, every team deals with injuries. Like, if you look at the Ravens, like, most of their top payroll guys are hurt. Look at the Chiefs. Like, most of their receivers are getting hurt or are suspended. Like, it's just weird. But if you look at the offensive line against a Cleveland Browns team, right? I'm going to focus on that. An insanely good defensive front, right? That's all really Cleveland has to write home about right now. We had fucking Darisaw and a bag of chips or a bag of crisps, if you will, in London. And Blake Brandel starting at center for the first time in his career. And he's
which, by the way, did a good job.
Famously, he's not been great at his guard spot, right? That offensive line held up. They did enough to help that team win. And that's impressive. I mean, you can't exactly say it's all KOC, but that's KOC's coaching staff that did that, you know, and he helped make the choices. So I thought that was just impressive as fuck. Like, I'm truly so impressed that we were able to do that with that roster, and it makes me really confident for when we are healthy, if we're healthy. But yeah, with that said, it's been a confusing year, and 2 back-to-back international games and then a bye week. I do not know what to expect next week, especially against an Eagles team that is also looking for an identity offensively that isn't tush-push. I'm definitely unsure of how to feel, but we're 3-2, so I'll take that.
Yeah.
Our schedule is tough. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Tough
sledding. The nice thing is those international games were technically away games, right? So we get and you could argue that they're not even really that much of an away game. I mean, they're away, but they're also away for the team that's the home team.
Yeah.
So that's kind of nice. Came away 1-1 with that, which is all right. I was thoroughly expecting for a brief moment there it was going to be 0-2. Glad it didn't. Man, I've been excited about the Vikes this year. I'm just really excited about the weapons that we have, not just on the field but off the field. Like, I feel like this is the best coaching we've ever had as an organization, the best culture we've had, and then certainly some of the best players we've had. Obviously, there's terrific Vikings that we've had in the past, but
we're
just a really good team. So I'm really excited. You know, whatever this year becomes, I know everyone's like doomer about JJ, and maybe he ends up being a bust, but I'm just having fun watching like the guy learn, and like the same thing with the Wild right now. Like, we have a young player over there that, yes, he's making mistakes, but we've seen spurts of greatness, and we saw that with JJ in the first game against the Bears when he came down and did all that stuff in the final part of the fourth quarter. So I'm excited about that, and I don't know if you guys watch the locker room talks.
Yeah, every win.
They're so terrific, and if that's not the clearest indicator that he has built arguably the best culture of any team in the NFL. I mean, he has these guys believing no matter what, in the one game, focus solely on the one game, forget who's out, forget who we're playing, play this one game. I believe in what we've built here. I believe that we have each other's backs. Let's go win this thing. And that typically, if history's taught us anything with sports, it's those kind of teams that can defy the odds, or they don't need the star power, or they don't need all this stuff. It's that when you have a team that's that, you know, passionate and believes in themselves, that they can do stuff. So
and they believe in each
other.
other.
To see what they keep doing.
Yes.
You know,
100%.
it's a really great
team. Which is what you need in a team sport. So I'm excited to see what they do when JJ gets back, hopefully after the bye. Maybe he's out for another game. But
I think he's due to be back,
Yeah, we'll see. We'll give him some time to
They returned to practice already.
Yeah, I think the only reason he didn't play in London is they're like, let's just take this time to rest. Don't come back while we're overseas. We got a bye week. Like, just rest up.
Speaking of which, we have insider information. I will not say from who, but from someone in the locker room that said.
This isn't even a bit. We literally do have insider.
No, we actually do have this information.
This is
I
real.
won't say who. I won't say where from. But apparently,
I talked to JJ.
Why would you say it? I'm just kidding. No, it wasn't from him. But apparently, once they got to London, it was kind of hard to toe the line between the London European vacation and game. And at the game, the locker room before the game
Dublin.
was a
You're
little
talking
bit
about Dublin,
silly.
right?
That was Dublin. Sorry, Dublin.
The Steelers.
It was a little bit too silly of a vibe in there, and the captains were pissed. So
they were eating too
we
much
have
unseasoned
received
chicken.
that information. Yes, exactly.
Maybe
so.
I'm wondering if maybe that's why Addison wasn't. No. They already told us why he didn't.
No,
Start
he missed
the other
curfew
game.
or something.
He
What was
missed
it?
a
Oh no, he
walkthrough.
missed a walkthrough.
Yeah, the walkthrough.
which is like a big no-no.
It's fair. Well,
Yeah.
and again, a testament to what we're talking about with this culture. Like, there's an expectation that everyone buys in. Everyone's
glad he
there.
did
Everyone's
something
giving
about
100%. Because if you don't do that, then you're gonna need the talent. And if you don't have enough talent, it's like, gentlemen, you don't have enough talent to win on talent alone.
Yeah.
You know. Although I think this team has enough talent. So, anyways.
All right, so I'm curious, y'all. Well, I guess we could go down the line of like predictions for the Vikings season. I think I just want to end it there because there's really not much to say. We'll see what happens.
Spot to stop it. Yeah.
MVP candidates for the NFL as a whole so far.
Cheddar pot around the league.
I was gonna say Bake Show. I think that either him or Josh Allen so far. Obviously, Josh Allen's just insane. He could repeat, but Baker.
Unless
is
he's playing the
looking-
Patriots.
Yeah, that's true.
He sucks against the
but
Patriots.
Yeah, that was rough. Dude, Big Show.
divisional games. It doesn't matter, man. I mean, they're gonna be good games every time, pretty much.
Give Baker Mayfield the ball with 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter, down by a touchdown.
he's a
He
winner.
goes down and he gets a touchdown. And I know it's not actually 30 seconds, but
Yeah.
he's done that time and time again this year. And he's made the plays when he needs to. And Mike Evans is out right now. That's a huge hit on the on the wide receiver 1 spot. And I don't know, he's been so legendary. So, bye Hal.
Love you, wife. She's going to her
Bye,
dad's.
bye, wife of my friend.
Bye.
Do you want to come give
She
us
can't
your
hear
take
me,
on
so I'm
who
not
you
gonna
think
say
MVP is?
Okay, she
She
doesn't
goes,
want to.
no.
So, I mean, the MVP award is it's the most valuable player. So it's who is most valuable to their team. That's why Josh Allen won it last year over Lamar, because they had Derek and
Yeah, Derrick Henry did
Yeah.
great.
what's up?
I'll go.
Flowers.
I'll be back. Yeah, 1 sec.
He's parking her out. Okay, but yeah, Bake Show is definitely making that team just. Dude, he's winning those games. There is no. Like, that team isn't as good as they are without Baker.
Don't forget about Junior Obuku, whatever.
Of course. Egbuka.
Abuka. And they're down Mike Evans. They've been good. That Seattle game was one of the more fun games I've watched in a minute.
That team is crazy.
Yeah.
They're so fun. They're gritty. They find a way. I really like this Bucks team. But yeah, I would vote right now for an early pick.
I had a weird just like vision or fantasy, if you want to call it. Literally yesterday, I was thinking about Baker Mayfield holding up the Lombardi because I just I love that guy so much.
Yeah.
Just as like a person, but also as like a football player. And I would be so happy, especially with his story, right? I would love to see him lead this team to a Super Bowl. Obviously, would rather see the Vikings win. Don't get it twisted, right? But like, I love Baker. I like that team a lot. Yeah, it would be cool.
Dope, dude. I mean,
It'd be cool to see. Is he my MVP pick? I don't know exactly yet. It's obviously way too early to tell. I don't know. I keep thinking about, and it obviously doesn't happen ever, but it's such a quarterback award. But Puka Nacua?
maybe.
Like, obviously, if anything, he'll win Offensive Player of the Year. But can you imagine, like, because the season he's having right now, if he keeps this
insane.
going, and the Rams, I don't know, they continue to lose games they should win, right? And Puka still puts up like 2,000 yards. I could see him winning the MVP, and I think that would be fucking tight.
Dude, they have fucking like such Mushroom Kingdom ass names over there in LA.
Puka Nacua. Yeah.
Puka,
Who's the other one? Tutu Atwell.
They had Van Jefferson.
Devontae Adams.
Cooper. They had Cooper. Like, this is a bunch of like, Mario ass names.
Cooper Cup.
But that's a fun team too. And honestly, Matt Shiesty still slinging it.
Matt Shiesty.
So,
all right.
A lot of fun stuff going on in the league right now.
Hear me out. Because, Cole, you weren't here. I was just talking about, like, potential, right? Puka Nacua, maybe. obviously probably would win the Offensive Player of the Year over the MVP because it's a quarterback thing, right? So if not Puka, here's another like crazy hot take. What about Trevor Lawrence?
What?
If the Prince keeps
Jags
it going,
are
I could see
4-1.
it. Yeah, if he keeps it up, absolutely.
That
but
game-winning
I've also seen
touchdown where he was tripping over
That was
himself.
crazy.
on his birthday.
He has a lot left to do.
Who other than maybe Patrick Mahomes makes that play, right? Falls on his ass, and then because he's
that's
big,
totally fair.
he's strong, he's only getting smarter. His offense is
handsome.
only getting better. He's handsome. He's got luscious locks.
like
He loves
they,
to eat at Waffle House. there is something about Trevor Lawrence this season that I think if the Jags keep it up, like Duval.
He's growing into it, man.
Shout out B.
And by the way,
shout out my
can we
Jags
all let
boys.
that be a
Jagging
reminder to just have a little patience with JJ?
Yeah.
Just a quick callback because like Trevor Lawrence he's been in the league. What is this his 5th year or something?
Yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah, and like he's had
5.
flashes of greatness, but he's that he struggled to pull it through, and like now they're doing really well, at least for now. But it happens with quarterbacks, man, especially younger guys. So I like that take, though, man. And if he keeps playing – by the way, what a role reversal. Mahomes throws a pick, 99-yard touchdown the other way, and then Trevor Lawrence stumbles and scores the game-winning touchdown.
Leads the team down the field. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that, man.
On prime time. So that's, I mean, obviously it's still early and a lot can happen, but the Jags are looking good right now. But it's happened in the past. As I know, I have Jaguar fan friends, and – famously, they had a season not too long ago where they like started off really hot and then they lost like 9 of their last 10 games or some shit, right?
Yeah,
so anything can happen. But all I'm gonna say right now is my early hot take is Trevor Lawrence could be an MVP favorite.
All right, I like that. We'll
That's
keep
good.
an eye on that. That's fun. I got Bake Show. Cole got Bake Show.
Yeah, I like
And we'll see how this progresses.
Puka
Honestly,
Nacua,
I think-
Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah. I don't think that any wide receiver is ever going to win the MVP until they break all the records. Like 2,000.
Yeah, if
100
anybody should have done
yards.
it should have been Cooper Kupp, right?
What about
the Triple
what
Crown
about Caleb
season.
Williams?
He said Caleb Williams.
He's
playing
actually
all right.
playing better this year.
Yeah.
But I just
You don't want to hear my
Sorry.
take about the Bears because it'll
throw
piss you
Justin
off.
Fields in the mix.
You think they're gonna heat up?
I think they're gonna win the division.
Yeah,
No.
well, I want
I know, man, I got the hot takes right now. I think they're
I
gonna
want
win the
I want
division.
everyone to
I
get
do.
I want them to do just slightly good enough that everyone starts going, oh, the Bears, and then they just shit the bed like
Yeah,
they
that would
normally
be
do. And everyone
amazing.
goes, the Bears.
They got to
Could
keep
happen.
bearing.
I don't
They're
know.
down.
It's still
I
early.
don't-
With what you're saying about JJ, right? Like, give him have some patience, right? Have some patience.
Yeah, same with Caleb for
But
sure.
Caleb
Too
is fine.
Chicago pilled right now.
Caleb is looking good. Okay, I'm not rooting for the Bears. Okay, I never root for the Bears. But observation, right? Eye test. They look really good lately. Okay, they're winning close games.
I'm totally on board with you, man. I think it's a good take. I think this might be a year where all 4 of us actually get into the playoffs potentially.
Is that possible?
Depending if the I think.
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
all
I'll
three,
harm both
all
of
3
you.
wild card spots.
You get
man.
yep.
That would be
Yep.
fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
It could be.
It is a demon. I mean, all of the teams in the NFC North right now are in the playoffs, I think.
If we all spread our divisional matchups in terms of wins and losses and
Spread
then just
'em.
win all of the other games, yeah, totally possible.
yeah,
So
just saying.
That would be
Anyways.
crazy.
teams are good enough. So,
Yeah.
By the way, quick anecdote. I saw in the comments of the last pod that just you and Clay did. Everyone, where's Cole? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Cole's not here. I can't watch this without.
There were a lot of
Don't
people
worry,
freaking
guys.
out.
I'm back. I'm never leaving. I'm not leaving.
Don't worry, guys. That's not a clone we created of Cole. That's actually Cole. That's
This
him.
is actually Cole.
Yeah,
this
that's
is him.
This is me. I'm
He's
real.
back. Yeah, it wasn't the same without you, for sure.
Yeah,
We're glad you're
unfortunately, a
back.
lot of people did. We thought that people would just be like, oh,
Yeah.
we can actually pay attention to, real facts now.
Yeah, people are like, this guy is
And-
not spending 10
Yeah.
minutes talking about something he said would take 1 minute. And
Yeah.
you know. No, I will. This is.
Instead, everyone was really sad that you were gone. So
Yeah. I think this is actually a good transition, though, because you weren't here, so we kind of stayed away from a little bit of Wild talk. But now that you are here and the season has started, I think maybe a good time to talk about Minnesota Wild.
Love that.
You guys are
They
dressed
do
in
call-
Wild
They
attire.
do call me the bad take Wild man.
he's not. He's not dressed in
You
well.
can
This is
count that.
Matt.
It's
No, it's a
Forest
Mac.
Green. Count it.
Yeah,
He's watching movies with the sound off.
It's basically the same.
and the lights off
Okay.
and
All
the
right,
TV
so
off.
the Minnesota fucking Wild.
Okay, while you guys do this, I'm going to get
I'm-
coffee.
I'm very confused.
Wait, okay. Well,
I'm very confused by this season as well already.
Yeah.
We've had 2 games. First game.
Let's practice our broadcasting here.
All right.
Like Anthony LaPanta and
Yes.
Do you want to be the color commentator? Or?
I'll be the top.
Well, wait, no, we're not doing play. Yeah. Hey, you gotta get that ball. You fuck deep. Yeah. No, I think that they're exciting this year, man.
Yeah.
I know in the first game, it was kind of inverse of what we just experienced in our home opener, because we played the Blues, won 5-0, and they played fine. But by and large, I feel bad for Blues fans in that game because they kind of had control for most of the game. We had some good plays and some good puck luck on a few shots.
Dude, Gus was just on it, man.
He was.
God, he looked
and
good.
then reverse that for our home opener, 52 shots, peppered them, and absolutely were all over them. So many scoring opportunities.
Most shots in franchise history, by the way.
I looked at the Winometer. It's like this tool that you can use. You put in all the data from the game, the scoring chances, the time of possession, all that. And if you replay that game, 86% of the time we should win it, and we lost. There were some really unfortunate bounces. There were some bad breakdowns in D. But
Refs were swallowing a little bit of whistles there.
Yeah, I think our
think,
team
Jeff?
played really well offensively. I like what I saw if they clean up the passing, because I saw so many pucks stumble over the skate blade, which pissed me off.
Thoughts on Gus?
Sorry, not the skate blade, the stick blade. But I don't know. I feel really good about this year. Obviously, it feels good to have our franchise boy locked down. We can build around him. We can feel confident about that, and it's gonna be good, man. Future looks bright for the Wild. Z Bouillon looks really good.
Dude, he looks good.
He looks young and nervous and antsy.
Yep.
But when he gets those things sorted out, I mean, the flashes of greatness. I saw Cale Makar look and play last night.
Yeah.
Where he just started, he entered the zone with the puck, and most of the guys just passed it off, and he skated past like three guys, and then he blew a tire, and then he lost the puck. But I mean, if he starts to feel more confident with that stuff, we might.
Yeah,
see
we just
got to
give him the puck more. I met him at Maynard's. I told you
really?
I told you that.
Is he old enough to go there?
Yes. I don't know if he was old enough to drink there, but he was definitely there, and he was him and all his Denver buddies, the entire team there. It was sick. So.
Cool.
I was there with my buddies, and I'm like, oh my God, wait, shit, that's Zeev. I gotta go up and say something. So I walk over, and then, we lock eyes with each other from 10 feet away, lock eyes from across the room.
Yeah, man, I'm looking right at him.
No, but then I'm walking straight to him, and then I didn't know what to do. I didn't plan on saying anything, so I just look, what's up, Zeev? And I just gave him a fist bump.
You're kind of
cute. Yeah, I should have kissed him, but no, I just said, what up, Zeev? And I just gave him a fist bump. And then I walk away. I didn't plan on anything, so I should have said good luck this year, but no, I just said, what's up, Zeev?
No, dude, I think that's
That's
the thing you should do if you ever see athletes in Wild. Just be like, dude, what's up? That's it. Don't don't bother them.
They know people recognize them, so when someone calls their name, they're not like, who's calling my name? They're like, fans saying hello.
It's me, Zeev.
What's up, Zeev?
But he was acting like he's like, oh shit, am I supposed to know this guy?
That's funny.
So it's you. Hey.
Yeah. Dude,
Dad.
you texted me last night. We were supposed to hang out today. So.
Yeah,
are you
said
here?
You come on our podcast
you said you were
or something?
sick,
bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
how legendary would it be if we got
Fuck, man.
I should have asked Boldy in the grocery store to come on our pod.
Yes.
That'd been hilarious.
Well, you do our pod. No.
Instead, I didn't say anything because I was just like, who the fuck is that? Oh my God, that was Matt Boldy. I barely. It's weird because you see people on the TV so many times, and then if you run into someone in person, you're like when I saw TJ Hawkinson walk by us, we were having dinner over in downtown Wayzata, and he walked by, and I'm like, oh, that guy looks familiar. And then after he walked by, I'm like, oh, that was TJ Hawkinson. Oh,
is that Victor?
Just kind of shocks you. Yeah.
Did you see Joe Ryan one time?
Okay. Let me tell you, this is a great story. You guys are going to love this one.
I don't think I've heard this story before.
Anywho, okay, quickly finishing up the Wild thing. 2 games in, it's hard to give any prediction or feel about it, but from what I've seen, it feels good. It feels like there's gonna be some frustrating games.
Give Elvis his flowers for that last game. By the way, he was locked in 52 shots on goal,
and only goals that were scored on him, kind of a little concerning on our end, but were power play goals, which is good to see the power play and the special teams doing well. But I also would like to see us convert on the scoring chances.
Going wild on that PP.
Although we had so many scoring chances, 5-on-5, it was absurd. So, but yeah, Cheese, we were just saying, I'm curious.
I heard everything.
thoughts and takes of the Kaprizov contract? I'm curious. Are you are you excited about it? What do you think?
Well, as an expert on the NHL salary cap, I can tell you that's a good contract. No, it's a big.
It's the most expensive contract in the history of the NHL.
Yeah, which is impressive until someone else gets it, in a week or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're excited. We were nervous when we heard the reports of he wasn't gonna sign the initial one. Maybe that was a rumor.
The weirdest feeling.
Yeah, maybe that was just a rumor to
Yeah, I hated that.
It was. I think it was true, but it was everyone it's like someone coughs and everyone in the room goes, "Oh my gosh, you're sick. We're gonna."
Yeah, Billy commented on it. He went on Spit and Chicklets, and he was talking about it. They were like, "Oh yeah, looks like he turned down that first $16 million. What does that feel like? Are you getting pissed off about that? Is it frustrating?" Billy's like, "You don't get pissed off because when you get pissed off, you make bad decisions. But it is frustrating." And so then he just went on and said, so we just upped it a little bit. This is a guy you don't want to walk away. You can't lose.
And that's the idea.
And it makes sense.
You should bargain for more if you're in contract negotiations 100%. And you're worth more. Sure.
You also got to think about his age too. That's the rest of his career.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
so,
the entire career.
This is why I'm feeling good about it, because obviously we just got out of cap hell, right? And this is what it was leading up to, right? Was hopefully being able to give a franchise player the contract they deserve so they don't leave. And we did that. So, Kaprizov, and remind me if I'm wrong, he wasn't a early draft pick, right? He kind of was a little later.
We got him in the fifth round.
And then he showed the world that he's maybe the next. I'm not gonna say
it's up there with. I'm not comparing him to Tom Brady in terms of being the greatest of all time, but in terms of getting a player and then having them develop into just a superstar is just so exciting.
Yeah. And you guys have said he's already probably one of the best players in franchise history, right? Just
he is already. This year he will most likely pass all of Gabrick's records for us. So he's going. Yeah, he is.
I mean, forget the records. He is
the
greatest player. He's in our franchise.
And he's with us for the rest of his career.
Yeah. The last thing I'll say.
Hang the banner, bitch.
I had shared this with Clay because I think it's interesting. I have two things on it. So one, his agent is also the agent for Artemi Panarin, and Panarin did the same thing. He played
I love their bread.
Hardball. Yep, they got the money out. They squeezed it out. They put him on ice. They made him sweat a little bit.
They put him on ice.
The Rangers, that is.
Isn't he always on ice? I'm sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, that's good. That was good. So it was kind of expected that he would do that. He'd get him his
coming
bag.
all over the ice.
But then the other thing is a lot of people are making comparisons. They're like, well, McDavid just signed for the same amount that he had been paid before, 12.5 for 2 years. He's got one more year under contract. But the way I look at it is that is a guy that's giving them a deadline. He's going, hey, I'm giving you the most friendly deal I possibly can. I easily could be making, the salary maximum in terms of portion of what he can earn. I think it's $20 million is what he could earn annually right now. And he gave him a really team-friendly deal because he's like, hey, we've gone to the Stanley Cup twice in the last couple of years. I want to try to win it with you guys. You have 3 years. If we don't win it in 3 years, I'm gone. That's what I interpret that as. Whereas Kaprizov, yes, he signed this, but that's for 8 years. And in 8 years, the salary cap should realistically be much, much higher. Yeah. So it'll be a better percentage of our total salary. Yeah. And it's his whole career for the most part. So they're just different. It's tough to compare.
Sure.
When people are like, he signed for too much, look, the best player, Connor, signed for this much. It's like, yeah, but that's a different circumstance. So lower term, and he's giving them an ultimatum. Whereas Kaprizov's no ultimatum, I'm here. We win or we don't. So that's exciting, and I'm excited to have him back. I was trying to play it cool, but I was definitely when he was
but I mean, they were doing all that preseason promo, and he was still there. It was kind of just the writing is on the wall. He's gonna sign. It's happening.
He had to. I think two things can be true at once. Yes, we paid a little more than we probably should have for him. However, it was black or white with that. Either you pay this much or you lose him, and losing him was way worse than any other outcome.
Without him? We have good players, but we don't have a catalyst.
So you have to. That's what you have to do. The cap's going up. With McDavid, him signing that deal, and obviously all the freaking old heads are going to be like, oh, look at that. They could have just gotten him for 12 or lower than that. No, that's not how it works.
David's getting towards the end of his career, isn't he?
No. He's going to be long. No, he'll be around for a long, long time.
I know Puck.
Fuck!
I know Puck. I know Biscuit.
Quentin Johnston. I didn't bench him. He was
you didn't bench him?
questionable.
I did.
He's out. Fuck me,
You
dude.
suck. You're bad. But no, McDavid is going to sign he's going to break the league in about 2 years. So I think he's letting the team, like Tom Brady, just basically build around him, get some elite goaltending potentially. We'll see what happens there. But it's Cup now or nothing. And like Cole said, I mean, we'll see what happens. But he's about to sign like a just ridiculous contract in 2 years.
Can't wait.
And then Eichel.
Is that for our league, Cole, or a different one?
It's for our league.
Oh, okay.
It's
well,
okay, though.
who cares?
I had Scadaboo, who had 31 points, so he basically covered my flex and my receivers.
There you go.
All right, now let's get into fantasy football. Do you guys want to hear what our teams look like? No, I'm just kidding.
That could be kind of fun. There is a default, or excuse me, it's a Cheddar Pot league to y'all. To us, it's a default league, which is our group chat name.
Our group chat.
But there's a
Default
Cheddar Pot, tangential league that we are not paying any money for, and it's a complete joke. So unless I beat Clay, unless I beat Clay this week, then I'm taking it seriously. But
I'm playing cheese this week.
So unless you guys have more to say about the Wild, I think we should shut that down.
Brock Bowers is out. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, seriously, man. And Kincaid is questionable, and the other tight end I have is Dolphins. What's his name?
Darren Waller.
Yeah, but he already
Keyshawn
started, so I
Johnson.
can't even sub him in. So whatever. I might be screwed this week, but that's fine. I have a good record. I'm 4-1.
Yeah, I woke up and immediately looked at fantasy. So that's usually that's how I get.
I'm picking up
I should have
LaDainian
done it.
Tomlinson.
I just completely forgot to do it, but it is what it is. All right, should we do 19 questions?
19. The famous game, 19 questions.
Yeah.
Very last thing before we start that, Cheese. You have 30 seconds. Give me your take on the Wolf season. Go.
Yeah.
The Wolves?
Right now. Do it.
What are
Go.
you excited about?
Do it.
Well,
Don't
we
think.
played
Just
two
do it.
preseason games and we lost one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you feeling about Dillingham? Because I've seen a lot of people. I didn't watch the camp games, but people were saying he looked kind of rough, which is a bummer, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the highlights of that one. It's preseason. He's still kind of figuring it out. I don't know. I'm not worried. Do I think he's going to be the best point guard we've ever had? No. But I do think he will be impactful, and I think as far as like when you have a guy like Mike Conley Jr., who's kind of getting up there, who's still productive, it's good to have a young guy kind of under his wing, and I think he'll figure it out. Yeah, I mean, I think he needs to be more of a facilitator. He wants to be a scorer too, and I think he can be in time, but yeah, his jumper's not great, but he's really dynamic at getting to the hoop, so I love having him just as a facilitator. We'll see how the offense works out. Yohan Berger looks really awesome.
I'm very excited for him.
Jaden Daniels.
That's the French kid, right?
Yeah, it's the guy we drafted with
Rudy too?
That pick we got from.
Rudy the sequel?
Yeah,
Dude,
maybe a better offensive Rudy. Yeah, so we'll see. And then the last thing I'll say is Jaden McDaniels, my GOAT, is looking incredible. There's this one possession from that Knicks game where he is just he's got I think it's Mikal Bridges in a straitjacket. Like, can't get out of it, and then contests a shot, switches on a guy, boxes out, gets a rebound, and just looks so good. And then offensively, he's looking even better. So he could be the X factor. Obviously, we have a good defense. We've got Ant, who's best shooting guard in the league according to the coaches poll or whatever. But if Jaden turns into what I think he will be, going to be scary. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I love that. Good take.
I'm excited for this year.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be fun, man.
I can't wait to talk about Wolves more. Wolves.
God, it's great being a fan of a team that actually wins playoff series.
Yeah. And they're running it back. I mean, I think we're the most what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
We look the most similar to our past team. Than
it's
any
the
other
most
team.
replicated from last year.
We pretty much just lost Nikhil. That's it.
Yeah, it's
and
I were trying to.
Yeah, and I love Na, but he was good, and also
we couldn't afford him too. Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, but we still got Devo.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine. It's going to be good. All right.
Yeah, we'll be good.
18 questions?
19 questions, because he already said it's a purse.
Yeah, so what we're doing instead
You stopped there.
of person, place, thing, you guys know it's a person, so we'll just do that.
Okay, first question has been answered.
Ooh.
All right, it's time for Cheddar Pot. 20 questions, except one question's been answered already. This week we got Cole.
19 questions.
So we've already figured this out. It's a person.
Does he play a sport? Oh, wait, no, wait, does he play a sport, or did he play a sport?
Question 2.
did.
I'm gonna keep track of the questions. That's
Okay.
our second one. Does he
Should
play
I
a
ask
sport?
this is the ball
Are
around?
you gonna keep track of the count?
Yeah,
Cheese?
I got you.
Thank you, sir.
So our second
Is the
question
ball...
did he play for a Minnesota sports team is the question, yeah?
Okay.
He did.
He
Yes.
did?
Okay, so that's 3.
He did.
did the sport he play have a
Stop
round
wasting
ball?
our questions.
It's a fine round.
Was it a sphere?
No, not a sphere.
Is this the
Okay.
question? Are we locking this in?
So it's either...
Okay,
That's
yeah,
a
lock
question.
it in,
Well,
because
I just
that
answered
gives
it.
us either hockey or football. I'm telling you, dude, it's a great question. Fuck you.
I'm not saying
Anyway.
it's not. I'm just. Can we get? Can
You
we
said
communicate?
wasting question.
Can we communicate?
Okay, you're right. Yeah, let's talk. Okay. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so it's probably hockey or football.
Yes.
I guess no other sport.
Minnesota sports team. It could be potentially North Stars, Wild, Vikings. End of list. Or college football. I guess we could ask if it's the Big Four. One of the Big Four
I
teams.
like that. I'll do that. Is
All
it
right.
one of the Big
Big
Four?
Big Four is in professional.
Yeah, like the
numbers.
professional men's
It-
Big Four.
Is it
This-
basically is it NHL or NFL? is
This
what we're
person did play for one of the Big Four teams.
Okay.
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 Because then it could have been Gophers.
So
It usually wouldn't be, but
was this person? This could rule out.
I
This
lost
could rule
count.
out hockey. Was this person primarily a defender?
No.
Okay.
Well, no.
it
no.
wouldn't rule out hockey though.
No, but that's what
No,
I'm
no,
saying is like
no.
there could be.
Yeah.
It's not a defenseman if it's hockey.
Oh, there's
right?
a lot more. Yeah.
And it's
okay.
if it was a football
They
player,
did not-
it's probably an offensive one, right?
Well, let's. Okay, how many
see what
are
I'm
we
saying?
at? 6 or 5?
That's 5.
5 or 6? We're 5. Let's try and narrow it down to which sport. Let's say.
But that's what I was trying to do.
Should we just ask if it's football?
Yeah.
Good.
Is it football?
Is it the
It
NFL?
is football. Yes.
Okay.
He played in the NFL
Okay.
for the Vikings.
And
All right.
not a
That's the-
defensive
that's-
player. Good question, Zach.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. Let's figure out era. I think. What do you think? Did he play in our lifetimes? Is a good question.
That's a good question.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
sorry.
I did.
Well, that's a
Thanks-
good question,
thanks, Clay.
and you got the answer, and now it's
Thank you-
counted.
thank you
Sorry,
for
I'll
asking
wait.
me, even though
I'll wait for you
we
to
didn't
lock
lock
in your
it in.
question.
I
Sorry
did
about that.
ask you. I was
You did.
asking
I
you.
what I'm
understand.
saying.
I'm
No,
sorry.
not-
That's
I'm
my
not being
bad.
facetious.
My bad.
Genuinely, thank you for asking me, even though Cole ruined
Okay.
it. The dogs.
That was loud.
The dog's faces when you did that.
Oh, poor babies.
7 questions.
Anyway, okay, so he played in our lifetimes.
Should we ask what stadium? Because that.
Well, no,
that
it's
could,
gonna be
That
that's
could
true,
distinguish
yeah.
between
That's true.
current era and
There's 3 different options there. So, but we can't ask. It's a yes or no question. So
Well, we could be like,
We could-
did they predominantly play in U.S. Bank Stadium? Could be a question. Or did they play in the Metrodome?
let's ask that. 'Cause
U.S.
that's
Bank?
current day.
Okay. Did they
Did
play?
he predominantly
Yeah.
play in U.S. Bank Stadium?
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it's
All right, so we're talking Randall Cunningham, Randy Moss, Chris
Or-
Carter, one of those options.
Or it could be someone who maybe played like their last year at U.S. Bank and predominantly played at TCF and
yeah.
look at his face.
We should have
look
just
at
asked.
his face.
Did he? Yeah.
I'm just making faces. Maybe I'm trying to
It's
lead
true.
you off the trail.
Maybe. All right, don't pay attention to Cole. He's trying to fuck with us.
Okay, but he predominantly played either in. Now we're kind of fucked because it's the TCF Bank Stadium or Metrodome.
But we only had TCF for 1 year, right? 2 years? 1 year? 2 years?
2 or 3.
This is not the case, but
3
how,
years.
how brutal would it be if I
think.
picked like a guy who played like 1 NFL game for the Vikings and he's like a 5th round pick
Okay,
and
well,
like
you
you don't even
can't
know
do
his.
that.
No, I know.
I
of
mean,
course
I did
not.
do
but
like
I'd say
a pretty
that-
niche pick once with WNBA, so.
Oh,
I'm
it was. Yeah, you kind of fucked us
no,
on that
no,
one.
but it's just because we didn't know WNBA as well.
Yeah.
But that person
Maybe
was obviously
stop being
Courtney's
He was
misogynist.
trying to make us look bad.
Yeah,
exactly. He was trying to
exactly.
make us look
Yup,
like miso
yup.
soup.
Sorry, you hate women. All right.
Shit.
Do you want to ask like position?
The miso fandom is dying.
Should we ask? Is it a quarterback? Was it a running back? Was it a wide receiver?
Yeah, we could narrow position down.
Yeah.
I guess.
Did this person play quarterback? Can we do that?
No.
No?
Oh,
Okay.
We should have asked.
That's 9.
You know what? I won't give you. I answered too quick again on that. I won't give you a knock for that.
All right, I'm taking.
Because
it
we're
back.
already doing 19 questions.
Yeah.
So.
But we know it's not
True.
a
I'll give
quarterback
you
now. He fucked up.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I swear to God. All right.
All right.
Okay. I guess. All right. Let's ask a stat line question. So like, is this person's stats, or like, is the most important thing based off of receiving or rushing type thing? Let's try and narrow that down maybe. I guess, is this person like a position player? Like, are they gaining yardage versus? Yeah. Are they?
That's question 9.
You know what I'm trying to ask.
Are they a position player, like not an offensive line?
So you're asking, is this a player that like rushes or scores touchdowns?
Tight end,
or
wide
something?
receiver, running back. Is this
They are
is
not.
this somebody that you'd pick up on
They
your
are
fantasy
not.
team?
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That might be.
That was a good question.
I'm thinking offensive.
You know what? Add the quarterback tick on it
All
now,
right, that's
because
10.
that was a good question. I thought you guys were going to go through like all the different
Yeah.
offensive
That's
positions.
10.
I was like, okay.
I'm already counting the first one, right? So that's 10.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we
you
do
got it.
still
I
have
think
10
I
more.
know.
All right.
I think I know who this is.
You want to just give a guess? Is there our next question?
Well, okay, so we're looking at either Randall McDaniel, Steve Hutchinson, Matt Burke, Bryant McKinney. That's pretty much it. I mean, like, of all the guys that are in recent days.
My brain immediately goes to Matt Burke, even though fuck that guy. But
I went to his football camp. I love Matt Burke.
he lived in Rosemount, where I grew up.
Yeah, there's a fly on the screen. Okay, let's narrow it down to position. So he's an offensive lineman.
Yeah. Could we be like, was it a tackle?
Or he could be a kicker. I don't know.
No,
No,
it's
'cause he
special
scores points.
teams.
Oh, he
No,
scores
not a
points.
kicker. Yeah,
well,
can't-
kickers score points.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Okay.
not a can't be a
Kicker,
kicker.
special
'cause
teams.
You asked if they score points.
That's
or
true.
like,
It's
yeah.
offense. Yeah,
we
yeah.
said
Okay.
he's not defender.
Butthole.
Not
All
a
right.
defender, doesn't score points.
All right, just
Okay, how about this? Let's ask if he touches the football, because then that would be a center.
do they touch the football?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's a guard or a
They
tackle.
shouldn't. And if they're touching the football, things
All
have
right,
gone
so
horribly
we're
wrong.
talking
Uh-oh.
Randall McDaniel, Steve Hutchinson, Brian McKinney.
Yeah, this is
One of
more
those
in your
three.
court because I'm not as well versed in the O line from that era.
Oh.
How is
Is
it?
it Steve Hutchinson?
Is that the question?
Yeah.
It is not.
Oh. Okay, that's 12. That's 12.
Shit, man. Okay.
We'll just do the next one. All
Is
we're,
it?
We're hot.
I'm a little worried you might not know who this person is now.
Damn. Okay, so it's not going to be Brian
But like,
McKinney or Randy McDaniel.
But when I like was doing a little bit of research for it, I wanted to make sure it wasn't like a not like known person. Like they should be known. I feel like
Dude, we're screwed.
maybe.
Is it
Sorry.
Kleinsasser? I know he's a tight end.
That was a tight end.
No, but he blocked too. Okay. I'm frustrated.
Way to
narrowing
go,
down
Cole.
I
positions.
can't
Way
let
to
Cole
go, Cole.
win.
Well, come on. I mean, the list that you just made, he's like right up there with that list.
Way to go, Cole. You ruined it.
All right. Other offensive
Okay,
linemen.
was he
I'm not
was he
Googling.
on the left side of the ball?
That's question 13. Lock it in.
That's a terrific question. I have no idea. Let me look.
Oh my god.
Well, all right. I'll tell you this much. How about this?
Sorry,
He was an
fans. I
offensive tackle. He was an offensive tackle.
Okay, I'll take that.
I don't know if he was a LT or an RT. Let's see.
It's not Randall McDaniel.
Oh my god,
Damn it.
I should know this. Oh my god. A famous
Offensive
tackle from that
tackle.
era.
Okay, so it was
They say
Bryant McKinney, Steve Hutchinson, Matt Burke. Dude, who was our tackle? I know this. What was his freaking name?
Did
I'm
he?
just gonna look up one thing.
AI says that this
2008.
player is a former NFL offensive tackle who played the majority of his career with the Vikings from blank to blank.
Okay, well,
he was a
AI
key part of the
AI is
team's
not
successful
gospel.
offensive line during that time,
I'm out.
AI
earning
tends
two
to
Pro
go
Bowl
wrong all the
selections
time in
and two
sports.
All-Pro selections. So, Pro Bowl. I mean, he's not a no-name here. I'm not feeding you to the wolves with some bozo.
You're feeding us to the butthole right now, basically.
I did think of doing Randall McDaniel for a minute, but I was like,
Damn it.
that's gonna be too easy. They're gonna get him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Phil Lodeholt.
Do you guys forfeit?
Is it Phil Lodeholt?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 13.
If you guys don't know, then you don't know.
Were they?
What era is it from?
Were they on the line? Were they on the line taking snaps from Brett Favre?
I don't think so because.
I don't think so. That's not an answer.
Hold on. I'll give you this. I'll give you even more because I know this is a tough one for you.
Christian
From
Ponder?
1994 to 2000.
Damn. Well, I was one.
Wow.
His first year. You guys weren't even born yet. So.
Is it Brock Lesnar?
Defense.
Do you want
he
me to
played
just
defense.
should I
No, he
just
was
tell
defense,
you?
That's right.
Because we're chewing up airtime here, guys.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Fans, I need you to tell me if this is on Cole, if he fucked up. Because
If you say the person's name and I've never heard of them, I'm going to throw my microphone through the computer.
Okay, and then that's okay. I don't want to make these too easy, right? I don't want to be Justin Jefferson.
Fair.
You'll get that
All
in 10 questions.
Clay, do you want to concede?
I'm trying to think of an offensive tackle from the 90s.
I got nothing.
Is it Randall McDaniel?
No, but that was one of the first
Okay.
people I was gonna do, and then I was
Wait.
like, that feels like that'll be too easy.
Was it the guy who died, Corey Springer? Was he an offensive lineman?
Wait, hold on.
You feel free to look stuff up
I
if
can't
you
remember
want.
his name. I have a guy in mind
I think you
specifically,
know.
but I can't remember his
I think you
name.
might know.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Was his name Corey Springer, or am I fucking pulling just random names
I don't
out?
know. Not sure.
You guys know what I'm talking about. He died of heat stroke.
I think so.
I do
think
remember that,
recall
yes.
what
It
you're
was
talking
Corey
about.
Springer. Wait. No. Yes. No.
Shit from a butt.
NFL tragedy.
Yeah,
Corey
I
Springer
don't care if
reported
you guys
by
wanna look
KOS.
anything
Corey
up.
Stringer, 1996, right tackle. Okay, I mean,
Should we do Corey Springer?
well, he's just said it's not him.
It's not him.
Oh. Well, then fuck it. I give up.
Yeah, I don't know. Randall McDaniel was a guard. He said he was a tackle.
It's a tackle.
Can we finish so I can watch football?
Yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. I'm
All right,
getting
you want me to
pissed
say
off.
it?
Yeah, just do it.
Todd Stussy.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't know Todd Stussy?
No.
Todd Stussy was a great offensive tackle. 2 Pro Bowl
champ.
appearances. All-American Pro. Are you kidding? He
You
wasn't
might
some
as well have
schmuck.
picked Minnesota legend Mike Limboza at this point.
Mike Limboza.
Because I wouldn't have got.
Dude,
Bro.
you've okay,
Drafted
this is the worst.
first round, 19th overall in
Ever.
1994. He played with us from 1994 to 2000. He was part of a key member of the Vikings' dominant offensive line, which included players like Randall McDaniel, Jeff Christie, David Dixon, Corey Stringer.
Stop using AI.
Oh, Corey
That's literally on-
Stringer. I was saying
He
Springer.
was part of that whole crew. The moving company.
Yeah, he was.
Yes.
Good job.
Yeah,
All right, so
I'm sorry. I know that was a tough
Cole
one.
lost his job.
No, but that was good. It was a challenge. Okay, next. All right, you're right. Next time I'll do Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, you should.
Oh my God.
Come on, I thought that one was
that's-
good.
if that
You
was
like
the
that one?
cheddar
Okay,
pot, I
for
don't
the
know.
crazy Minnesota, I mean, like for the guys who know every single stat line ever, yes, okay, maybe those guys will enjoy it. But
He was part of the moving crew.
I was
All right.
2 years old.
Yeah, well, sorry for you guys, but to all of our 50-year-olds out there that are watching, keep going.
Todd Stussy.
Todd Stussy.
Hang on.
Yeah, well, our
Todd
quick
Stussy.
episode still ended up being an hour, but that's just life. I'm going to wrap
It's
this up
always an
unless you
hour.
guys have anything else to share.
No, take us out, brother.
No, that's it. That was extremely disappointing.
Come on. All right,
Thank
all right. I
you
got another one for you.
For watching Cheddar Pop Podcast, your number one source for ethical Minnesota sports takes. I am Cheese, Zach, Identity Crisis. That's Clay. That's Cole.
This is Clay. That's cool.
We'll see you next time. Thanks.
Todd Stussy.
I love you.
Fuck Todd
Stussy?
Stussy.
Todd Stussy.